YouTube, Nedbank Cup champions. Welcome to Chiefs Fan Center. Please like and subscribe. The Nedbank Cup champions need to qualify for the MTN 8. The MTN 8 is the next available trophy, guys, for Kaizer Chiefs. So it is imperative that you qualify for this trophy. It's the match preview with Chiefs Fan Center versus Bokone City, last day of the season. Let's dive into the video. Okay, guys, starting off with the starting 11 for Kaizer Chiefs. I'll be going for Peterson. We need to go strong in this game, guys. It's not a holiday. It's not a walk in the park. There's a lot at stake, guys. So starting off with the goalkeeper, I'm going for Brendan Peterson. Shaky performance Nyana against Sekhukhune United. He's a good lad, but I'm also a good lad. I'm not good enough for Kaizer Chiefs. Same applies for Bruce Uvuma and Ndwari. I keep Ndwari as a backup, or Buma and sell the rest of them. But a goalkeeper is needed at Kaizer Chiefs, guys. For me, the three positions that Kaizer Chiefs needs to like compete for the league and the big competitions next season, like CAF Confederations. I think goalkeeper, left back, and striker. Yeah, but the core of the team, the wingers are good. For me, the midfield is very good, and obviously people like Miguel and Dudley, and having subs like Guiniga who are ready for the challenge. We've got a very good core of the team. We just need to strengthen up the goalkeeper, the left back, and the striker. Yeah, well, I'm good at wingers. Serino's there, Lilepo's there. Pule Modi on his day is a very good player. Yeah, well, Mfundo also. Left back, guys. Cross is back, but I'll be going for Dove. His last game for Kaizer Chiefs. I believe that he's been a solid player for Kaizer Chiefs. Cross will be there next season. He won't be there next season. So I think it's only fair enough that we give him his last game at Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, but solid player. A very good replacement for the Klokwe, and he showed up this season where we needed him most. Yeah, but I've always been a huge admirer of Edmilson Dove since his days at Cape Town City. Yeah, well, obviously we didn't get the best Dove at Kaizer Chiefs, but he's had his moments, and I'm happy that we got this guy. Sorry. And then the centre back, guys. I think our best centre back next to Dottie this season, Miguel is back. He is back. Obviously, he brings, I don't know, like a confidence into the back line. Yeah, well, one thing about Miguel, I'll always remember the pull on Nkota. Just like Chiellini in the World Cup final. I mean, in the Euro final against Saka, he did the same for Nkota. I'll be forever grateful for Nelson Miguel. Apparently, Nabi didn't want Miguel. He wanted another centre back or left back from Pedro de Luanda. Dudley, Serino, Bongani Sam, Kele, Ndwari. These are not Nabi signings, according to reports. The only signing that Nabi made and he requested for specifically that he got was Lilepo. So if Nabi, and Lilepo has been a very good player for us, so I think the management should allow Nabi to buy his own players. Next to Miguel, I think Guiniga deserves to start, guys. Guiniga deserves to start. Solid player. Look like a player we can keep for next season. Yeah, but I wanted to sell Guiniga last season instead of Njelo Ngobo, but I see we made the right choice. Njelo Ngobo, for some reasons, he's not doing what I don't know what he's doing as Sekhukhune, honestly. Yeah, but his comeback out of Guiniga this season has to be studied, guys. Benched for years and months, and he didn't come back because you have players like Mtanzane, Sabela Khadebe, like they couldn't come back into the team. Yeah, but they weren't fit enough, they weren't ready, they weren't hungry enough, just like Guiniga, just like Itlhogo, just like Dove. Yeah, but as a professional, Solomons also, as a professional footballer, I'm Tetwa to some extent also. As a professional footballer, you need to be always ready for the challenge. If you're being benched, it's not a permanent situation, and that's also something you can apply to real life. Yeah, but and then Solomons, guys, no one else to play right back. Jeblo Blom not ready and not trusted in the right back position. I think Solomons has been very good over the past 2 or 3 months. One of my favorite players. I think we've got the best 2 right backs in the country in first line Solomons. I said, guys, fight me in the comments. If you want to fight. And then the CDM, guys, I'm going for Thabo Cele. You can tell when he's not there. You can tell when Thabo Cele is not there. Even when he's not like having an 8 out of 10 performance, like just his presence alone brings a confidence into the team, just like Miguel. Yeah, but a very good signing. I think our most important signing, guys, because the game is won and lost in the midfield. And Thabo Cele helps us win a lot of battles in the midfield. Yeah, but the only game we got smashed this season when Thabo Xhela was there was the SuperSport game, and it wasn't because, and he played a 8 out of 10 performance. Yusuf Mount was lacking in that game. Yeah, but when you look at the Sundowns game, the Pirates game, he was a very important part of why the game was tight. Yeah, but we stayed in the game because of someone like Thabo Xhela. Yeah, but and then next to Thabo Xhela, guys, I have to give it to my captain, Yusuf Mount. Worked hard for he has worked hard for his contract. He's worked hard to be a starting player next season. I think next season will be a very big season for Yusuf Mount. 29 years of age, turning 30 next year or this year, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be a very big year for Yusuf Mount, our captain. I think we've got 2 or 3 years of Mount, and I think the goal in the final, the goal in the derbies, I think it'll kickstart the pace of Yusuf Mount, guys. The Kuna Yusuf Mount, the Yusuf Mount that played for the squad. Yeah, well, I think he's going to be very good. Thabo Xhela and Mount will cook the Polokwane City midfield. And then the number 10, guys, Pule Moedi suspended, so I think Sirino will fall onto the left wing, but the number 10 will be Mdu Shabalala, I mean. George Matlo is long overdue a start. But I get it that like Mdu gets the stats and Mdu can change the game, but I think George Matlo will be due a start. I think George Matlo, it's a wrap for him. Mdu will start. Mdu is also overdue a start, so you could argue that also. Mdu Shabalala will be. I think it's time for him to do what he can. Yeah, but he has been hit and miss over the past 2 months, but helped us in the cup final. Yeah, but and Mdu and Duba have a very good combination. But Mdu supplies Duba a lot. I look at the Steelers game, the assist from Mdu to Duba. I look at the Maruma Gallants game where Duba hit the post. Mdu supplied Duba. I think Mdu and Duba, again, what's like Kabuchomi, but it benefits us if they play Kabuchomi. Yeah, then I think it benefits us. And then Sirino on the left wing had a stinker last game, but he's still our star player, our number 10. I think our player of the season, if I'm not mistaken. I think our player of the season, Sirino, or at least signing of the season. I think on the left wing he will cook. I think he'll do the most. You can tell when Sirino's not in the team, and yeah, man, he just brings a different type of presence into the team. Our number 10, and then the striker, guys, Wandile Duba. Youngster had a stink of a game last season, but it's not his fault. I think sign Fiston Mayele and he'll learn a lot from, and Duba will be one of the best strikers in the country. I think Duba will play for the squad one day. Him and Mdu in the near future even. Yeah, but I don't think they'll play the World Cup, but the 2030 World Cup, Duba and Mdu will play there if they keep consistent. Yeah, but Lelepo right wing. Lelepo of all this coming back, he's found his goal scoring touch like he did in his first few games. He's trying. He will be a very good player for Kaizer Chiefs. With the right coaching and decision making, he'll be a beast next season. Lelepo will be unlocked next season. Yeah, but he's twice the player Saile is. Yeah, man, and that's the predicted 11 for Kaizer Chiefs. Okay, guys, I'm looking at the log and it's pretty much simple. Beat Polokwane City and you're in top 8. Look at the log and you'll see that if you just beat Polokwane City, we're in the top 8. It's that simple. Yeah, but we're facing Polokwane City and the return leg, guys, the 2-0 victory that they beat us. 2-0 defeat, I mean, that they got over us last season was a disgrace. They dominated us and we made them look like Prime Barcelona. That was the worst game of the season for me by far, next to Sundowns 4-0. Okay, Polokwane City, they lost the last season they won the NFD. They're currently 7th in the PSL. I think on the same level of points as Kaizer Chiefs, or 1 point above over Kaizer Chiefs. The last 5 league games, they've got 3 defeats and 2 draws. So winless in 5. Last win coming against Richards Bay. Head-to-head with Kaizer Chiefs, it's 2 wins for Chiefs, 2 wins for Polokwane City, and a draw. So it's going to be a very tough game with Polokwane City. Obviously, they have a polish. They have players like Kambala, who destroyed our title hopes in 2020. Players like Cole Alexander, who's been a veteran and has been unlocked as a beast in the number 10 position. But the right back also, very good right back. I don't know his name, Matsuvidi, something like that. Very good player also. Yeah, but so it's going to be a very tough game. And that brings me to my score performance, guys. I think Chiefs will win it 2-1. I think we'll have enough firepower and the hunger. one thing about Chiefs players is that when it's a big game, they show up. When it's a big game, they more or less show up, yeah, but they're giving a good performance. So I think we'll beat Buccaneers City 2-1, and they also low in confidence. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, what a good season. First full season of Chiefs Fan Center. Yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the season also. Love, guys. We're out.